Here's T-Bone and Heather on Star 98.3 and 97.7 The Bay.
Oh, but wait, there's more. Look.
Here's Johnny.
Woo, good morning.
Good morning. I bet you guys thought I was never coming back.
I know.
I
but
sat out there and waited.
And here you are,
Yes.
fabulous.
Oh, now the year has finally started properly for me. I appreciate it.
Excellent. Now, a bunch of stuff. 2 movies that I can think about, and one a lot of people are talking about. Rabid chimpanzee family, chaos ensues.
Primate.
Yeah.
I've
He's
watched
got a
the
smile
commercials.
on his face.
Well, I watched the commercials, and I know nothing about this other than it seems like there's some pretty mean monkeys about.
Yeah, I mean, I remember my only real historical reference for this is, you remember the movie Congo that came out in the mid-90s?
Oh, yeah.
Loved that movie.
Yeah, we
Monkeys
premiered
with
it.
laser guns and all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff. Yeah. This is not that.
Okay.
But it is just as fun. Like you said, there's a group goes on a tropical vacation, and things do not go in an Instagram-approved way.
Oh.
Yeah, there's evil monkeys. They're attacked.
I see.
It feels like a true creature feature.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
it's something from the 50s or 60s just updated for today's world.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And I've January is always a dump month for movies.
Yeah, it's a little rough.
But at the same time, it's a dump month in what the studios have faith in. So you quite often see that they don't really know what's good because they'll dump a bunch of stuff in January that ends up being like a hidden gem.
Right.
This is one of those type of movies where
Knew it.
It's not going to be on the award season roster. You might not even remember it next year, but when you go to see it, you're going to have a really fun 90
But
minutes.
a movie that was never
But it's a
made
horror-
to be
Right.
It's
an
called
Oscar
Primate. It's about killer
contender, right?
monkeys.
But
So,
it's
yeah.
a horror movie, right?
Correct. Yeah, this is not
Okay.
a family-friendly movie.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it's
Okay.
rated R.
Don't
and
take the
it's-
kids to see the fun monkeys.
But
Yeah.
if you like horror and...
I had a buddy who wouldn't sleep in the woods on our campouts anymore because of Congo. So Primate's going to do the same
Really?
thing. Yeah.
I had a
Okay.
cousin who wouldn't swim in the farm pond after he watched Jaws,
Yeah,
too. So,
same thing.
yeah.
I just love the idea of
The farm
Jaws
pond.
being in the farm pond.
Yeah.
He wouldn't swim in it. He was like 15, and he's like,
I
no,
don't
I'm
blame
not
him.
swimming in it.
If I can't see the bottom, like
That's
there
it
is
right
no
there.
more unsettling feeling than walking in the ocean and feeling something that's pointy that could be a rock or could be a megalodon. You don't know. You know?
Exactly right.
Welcome to the farm pond.
Speaking of megalodons and natural disasters,
Yeah.
the other one is a surprise movie from last year, or was it the year before?
Year
I'm not
before.
sure. But Gerard Butler's really made a career out of these movies that no critic is going to really want to say they love, but all of us absolutely love them.
Greenland
All of the audience love
2.
them. Greenland 2 Migration.
Because
I didn't know there was a Greenland one.
Last we left Gerard Butler and his family, they were in the facility in Greenland, had just
well,
made it.
of course you know it all.
So
Right.
yeah, I mean, and these are the movies that
Got a
Gerard
real,
Butler does now.
real Gerard Butler
She's
thing.
into it.
Yes, I do.
Is that what it is?
All of the fallen movies.
Yeah.
White
yeah.
House has fallen. London
yeah.
has fallen. Oh, I'm all into
I
it.
can't tell you how many Sunday mornings I've come out with 300 is on. She's like, are you up already? Oh, great.
It's just paused on
Right.
screen, not even
Yeah,
playing.
right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
But yeah, I mean, this is what he does, and I think he does it knowingly but lovingly, and I think that's what makes all the difference. So Greenland was just another apocalypse movie. A family had to get to a bunker before the world ended.
Sure.
It was a surprise hit, made a lot of money. Critics and audiences loved it. So now we have Greenland 2 Migration, which is the same family who, like you mentioned, made it to the bunker, now has to leave said bunker and find their new home. So with movies like this, it's the sequel is never as good, but I think most of that has to do with the expectations.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
Like when
right.
you go into a movie with lowered expectations that ends up being good, it blows you away. But in this, since the first one was good, you're kind of expecting the second one to be. It's just more of the same, and I mean that in the most positive way possible.
Okay.
So if you like the first one, if you like Gerard Butler, Greenland 2 Migration
Yeah.
is going to be fun.
Okay. Can I ask you a question, a professional question? This is the season of all of these movies, okay? And you actually vote for, don't you, you vote for the movies
Yeah.
that are going to be up and for all these awards, Oscars, Golden Globes, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. First of all, how do you watch all the movies, and what do you think is the best movie coming up that has been nominated? Because they just released the Golden Globe nominations.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think is, because everybody's talking about Marty Supreme. Have you seen Marty Supreme?
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet unnerves me. I like the kid.
Why is that?
I don't know. There's just something like leprechaunish about him. I don't know. It's
Leprechaunish.
I get that.
He makes
That's
me nervous.
I get it.
He
That's an
probably
accurate.
moves faster than your eye can see, and
that's an accurate description.
Okay,
Yeah.
but no. So how do we watch all the movies? So it was starting about beginning of October. You start to get. It used to be to get screener CD or DVDs.
Okay.
And that was the best. I'd have a pile like 6 feet high by the end of the year. But over the last couple of years, it's all become screener links. So
Okay.
basically, the way you watch them is any free second between October and December is spent watching movies.
Okay.
Or if you listen to the Academy, you don't watch them. Apparently, I don't know if you guys heard this,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the Oscar voting folks had to put out a memo saying if you don't watch movies, you can't vote on.
You
movies,
have to watch the
which
movie.
blew everybody's mind, but makes a lot of sense of the
Was there
Oscars.
So is the inference that they weren't watching the
Yeah,
movies?
they're
Yeah,
just
no,
voting on
100%.
their
Yeah, most of
favorite,
them-
their friends and stuff, and
Yeah,
producers.
it's a popular. That's why it always seems like a popularity contest because it is. It's all about.
Well, that's not good.
It's that studios spend hundreds of $1,000s on literal campaigns for people to win these awards.
Yeah.
So it's all about the newspaper ads. It's about the parties they throw.
It's about the
invite you to.
gifts.
The gift bags.
Gifts, which
Did you ever get a gift bag?
I never got one of the ones that's valued at like $50,000, but I
No.
got one that was probably about $2,500. And
Really? What
to
was
me,
in it?
Just little electronics. Most of it, honestly, was from some fancy makeup, and I don't know.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then DVD sets and things like that. But it's kind of sickening when you go to this stuff, how much money just gets thrown around a room.
Okay, so let me ask you this, and I don't know if you've seen all these because I know I haven't. This is just the Golden
haven't
Globes.
seen anything.
This is the nominees for Best Motion
This year
Picture
has not
Drama.
been great.
Best
Yeah.
Motion Picture Drama. Frankenstein, which came out
I
on
didn't
Netflix.
see that.
Beautiful movie.
Was it
Guillermo
good?
del
Beautiful movie,
Toro-
but is it a good movie?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Guillermo del Toro taking one of the classic monster movies and making it something that's cinematic.
Okay,
on
something
the
I
next
need to
level.
watch
Yeah.
then. All right, Hamnet, and I've heard a lot about Hamnet.
I haven't heard anything about it.
It's about William Shakespeare, him, right, and his wife and their son that they lose, I believe, that passes away.
His name
and
is
he,
Ham.
And he wrote Hamlet about his son Hamnet, something
Okay.
to that effect.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's up. It was just an accident. Never even heard of it.
So the Golden and this is why you see a slight variance. There's a couple things that factor in. So we do the main one I vote on is the WAFCA Awards, the Washington Area Film Critics Association. We do ours. If you ask me, a little bit early.
Okay.
It's second week in December.
Okay.
A lot of stuff gets really, or not a lot, but some stuff gets released after, which I
Gotcha.
don't bother with. But yeah, there's and each awards has. Each different award type has almost like a campaign of movies that go directly to it. So you'll see most of the core ones will be the same across the board.
Right.
But you'll always see something like Hamnet that pops up at the BAFTA Awards.
Yeah,
or this,
right.
And you don't see it anywhere else. So.
Okay, and then there's three others. Two I haven't heard of. One I have. The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Sinners is up for Best Motion Picture
What
Drama.
about that thing with DiCaprio? One battle after the next, or one more?
I think
Yeah.
that
was
is
my top
a
movie of the year.
musical.
That was my pick.
That is Best Motion Picture nominated for musical or comedy.
You know, that's another
Don't
thing
ask
that
me
needs
about
to
One
be
that.
battle
fleshed
after
out.
another, yeah.
Just because there's some quirky scene in a movie doesn't a comedy make.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I don't think that One Battle After Another was.
That's not a comedy.
No, it's not comedy at all. But the movies, The Secret Agent is one of note, especially if you're prone to watching foreign films.
Yeah.
It's South America. Trying to remember the guy's name, but he played Pablo Escobar in Narcos on Netflix.
Yeah,
and
okay.
he's awesome. But he does some. He came to like delight doing some amazing action movies out of South America.
Okay.
So look into that. But
The Secret Agent,
Secret
okay.
Agent is probably going to win Best Foreign Film if the academies know what they're talking about.
Okay.
Let me throw you a curveball. Is there something out there on the horizon? Maybe, well, I am not aware of it, but and you're thinking to yourself, oh boy, this is going to be fantastic.
2026.
This is going to be hopefully. I mean, this is going to be a make or break year for theaters.
Okay.
Because they have hyper loaded the blockbuster of it all.
Okay.
And the tentpole movie of it all. I mean, you have The Mandalorian and Grogu, kicking off all that Disney Plus
Okay.
TV show stuff.
Okay.
You have Avengers Doomsday, which
Yeah.
we're hearing about left and right. We're seeing the trailers for all over the place. You have a Spider-Man Brand New Day, which starts the new story of Spider-Man Peter Parker.
Okay.
And basically erases all the past movies, or at least we think it's going to.
Ooh.
And then you have things like The Hunger Games coming back, Sunrise on the Reaping, which is like
Really?
a
Oh.
prequel. Yep, that's coming up. And then the biggest stuff outside of that that's not like comic book property is The Odyssey. I mean, that
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Nolan
Wow.
doing The Odyssey
Yeah.
with Matt Damon. I mean, that's going to be amazing. And then you have your Supergirl, Masters of the Universe, He-Man's coming back into theaters. This is going to be, compared to last year, this is, this year is going to be 10 times more big names in the theaters.
Okay.
It's just a matter if we go out to see them. So you have to. There's a
We have
very
to go
real
see
world
'em, yeah.
Where I know it's easy to get it on Netflix. I know it's easy to, and they're shooting themselves in the foot because it's really hard to make the argument to go to the theater sometime if you know it's going to be on Amazon in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
problem.
But there's nothing like it in the theater.
There's nothing like it. So
There's nothing like that experience.
yeah,
And
so
the
go out and
RCX
support
theater.
your local theaters, like the RCX theater is amazing.
Yeah, where the chairs rumble and
Yeah, the sound really becomes a part of the movie in that theater. But go and support your local theaters and see these things in the theater. Make it a family experience.
Yeah.
It's going to be the year to do it.
All right, thanks, John.
One quick footnote: we did over the Christmas break watch Nuremberg
Oh yeah, we did.
with Russell Crowe.
That is not listed. I don't
that's
see.
not listed.
I don't see
Yeah.
Nuremberg
I mean, come on.
anywhere
Because
no.
it didn't campaign.
Yeah.
That's
it-
a great example of it. I mean,
Seriously,
Russell Crowe.
it's a great movie.
Russell Crowe comes back every couple of years and says, "Hey guys, I am an amazing actor.
Yeah,
check
don't
this
for-
out."
don't
He
forget
is
about me.
not. He is not nominated
That's-
anywhere that I
that's
see
a-
for a Golden Globe.
That's a crime.